Hello and welcome to the United Community Channel. My name is Jack and this is your Watchalong Spurs versus Manchester United quarter-final of the Carabao Cup. And it's a big game. All of the games are big. They're coming thick and fast for Ruben Amorim. But one that potentially can get us into a semi-final of another cup competition. We're not a league team at the moment, of course we're not. So a big opportunity for Manchester United to progress in this tournament. Now, He's rotated, and he's rotated heavily, and you can see the team on the screen, guys, for anybody that's watching on YouTube. It is a heavily rotated team. We'll get into it in a second. Please smash a like on the video if you haven't done so already. Please do hit the subscribe button as well, guys, if you're new to the channel. It helps the channel out. As you can see up the top here, we're on the road to 13,000 subscribers. Do hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. But anyway, guys, the starting 11 is drastically changed to what it was against Man City on the weekend. Binder comes in for one of, you would say, a cameo appearance. To be quite honest with you, Erik ten Hag, I think, played him once in 2 years. Ruben Amorim brings out Onana, brings in Binder. The back three, only one remains from the game on the weekend, and that's Martinez at left back, left centre back. We've got Lindelof playing, I would expect, in the centre, although I wouldn't be surprised if he's on the right, and Yoro comes in for a start as well. So really looking forward to seeing Yoro start. We've got a change in midfield as well. Ugarte keeps his place. I'm surprised with that one. That's one that I wasn't really expecting, given the work rate that he put in on the weekend. He remains, and Christian Eriksen comes in alongside him, and Bruno Fernandes actually moves up into the 10. So Bruno Fernandes in the 10, guys, alongside Anthony, who gets a start. And, I think, Anthony has played well in the couple of cameo substitute appearances he's come in as well. The wing backs remain the same, Mazraoui and Dalot either side, and then Rasmus Højlund keeps his place up front, which I'm happy with as well, because if you want goals, he's most likely going to get the goals between him and Joshua Zirkzee. So happy with that as well. Let me know what you think, guys. Let me know, are you happy with the starting 11? Spurs, by the looks of things, let me get the Spurs team up here as well, but by the looks of things, Spurs have gone strong, and it kind of indicates, and we'll get into some of the comments that Ruben Amorim have said in his pre-match interview, but they've gone strong by the looks of things. Fraser Forster in goal. I'm surprised he's still around. Pedro Porro, Radu Dragusin, Archie Gray, Jed Spence. Then we've got Basuma, Sarr, Madison, Kulusevski, Young-Min Son, and Dominic Solanke. So they have gone strong, in fairness to them. Let's get into some of the, I suppose, pointers that and some of the statements that Ruben Amorim has made. Let's get through some of your comments first, actually. Who have we got in? Young Sauce is in. Mark is there. Dino is in. Good to see you guys. Mark is there. He says, trying Asahi for the first time tonight, Jack, since I've seen you drinking it a few times on the live. Hope it's as good as you say. Well, I hope you enjoy him, Mark. Do enjoy him. I would have one, only I'm going out Saturday. I'm going out Sunday after the watch-along, and I might only just have a couple on the Monday as well. So it's going to be a busy weekend for me, so I'm going to hold off tonight. But do enjoy the Asahi. Dylan is in. He says, sorry, Jack, United 2-1 today. Rasmus and Anthony to score. Get your score predictions in as well. Dylan thinks we're going to win. D is in as well. Good to see you, pal. Let's get this, folks. Either smash them or smash and grab a win. There we go. I'll take either. Absolutely. Mark is in. He says, hi, Jack. How are things? Thought we would have Garnacho starting today for Spurs high line, and can't see what Anthony will do in the 10. Well, look, it's rotation more than anything, isn't it? Pure rotation from Ruben Amorim. And I'll get into some of his quotes in a minute. Doesn't seem like he's taking this as serious as other competitions, but we'll talk about that in a moment. What do you think of Rashford getting dropped again, Jack, says Alan? Yeah, look, I mean, I'm not really surprised, to be honest with you. I said in my match preview that I didn't think he'd come back into the starting 11. I wasn't too sure about the matchday squad either, to be honest. No Rashford again, says Dylan. Do you think it's from his comments midweek? Maybe his head's just not in the right place. Ruben Amorim has said now that he takes everything into consideration when he's picking his squad to play. So, I mean, look, if Marcus Rashford's head is not in the right place, then, Ruben Amorim is going to leave him out, and that is an absolute certainty. So, yeah, I mean, it doesn't bother me in the slightest. Bring it on. Let's see. Aaron says 2-0. Dino says, get one down, you Jack. It's Christmas time. Or we'll see. You might tempt me. I don't know. Now, there is for anyone who's a long-serving watcher of the channel, there is a little takeaway coming. because I've had a bit of a nightmare of a day, I won't lie. Well, I'm working all day, but we've had a huge leak under the ground in our kitchen. So all of the tiles around the sink area have started to change colour. So I rang a plumber today, and he came in and got in the back of the cabinets underneath the sink and drilled a hole in the ground. Still couldn't get down as far as where the leak. The water's coming up out of the ground, and he couldn't get down that far, and he hadn't got the tools because he was doing a job on the way home from work for me. So bit of a nightmare. But he's coming Saturday morning to fix it. So yeah, there's a takeaway coming this evening. My missus is bathing the two kids and putting them to bed, and then she's getting a takeaway. She's going to drop it in that door right there, and I'm going to eat it here while I'm watching telly and watching United, hopefully 2-0 up at the time. So come on, Suit Max is on the way. Happy days. D says, stick a like on the live, please, folks. There we go. Absolutely, D. Appreciate it, guys. 25 in, only 10 likes. Take a second, hit that thumbs up button for me. Helps the channel out an awful lot. Do hit that subscribe button as well if you're new. And if you are new, guys, jump into the chat and say hello. We'll read out your comments, as always. I hope we can see a bit of redemption today, because it was at the last Spurs match at home, says Mark. There we go, and that wasn't a good day. Dylan says, if we win tonight, Jack, what will be... that will be 3 away wins for the first time since 2020. There we go. Ben says he rang no plumber. He went direct to the glazers. Them fuckers wouldn't come in and fix my my floor. Yeah, I seen there was a small little circle coming out underneath the cabinet that on the tile that had changed colour, and I went, oh no. I in my head I went, right, that means there's water underneath the tile. And then that was yesterday morning, and then today it had just spread. So I pulled out all the presses, and I got in behind, and I just seen a puddle of water, and I went, hello. Yeah, got a lad in. And in fairness to him, the plumber that came, he was the first name that popped up on Google. His van had absolutely exploded yesterday on him and broke down, so he was actually behind on all of his jobs, so he came to me at like 5:30 in the evening. So fair play to him. He's coming back Saturday morning to do it. Absolute legend. He's after getting me out of a hole, literally. Anyway, what do you think the score will be tonight, says Connor? I think it's going to be tight. I think the starting 11 for both teams will probably push Spurs as favourites, if I'm being honest. However, I think it's going to be a tight game. I'm going to go United to snatch it. 2-1. 2-1 United. Come on now. Connor says, what do you think the score? Yeah, we read that one, sorry. NG says, regardless of the result, hope the backups like Anthony and Lindelof step up. Yeah, well, let's hope they can play well. Mark says, Jesus, that's a mess, Jack, before Christmas. Hope you get it sorted. Yeah, well, look, I mean, he was going to come back and dig further down, and then he had a look, and he asked me, he says, does your oven come out? And I said, it does. So he pulled out the oven. He said, I'll actually be able to cut the pipe where the water is coming up now and blank it off, and run a new pipe from under the stairs around the cabinets in behind the fridge and the oven and stuff, and do it. He said I should have it done in a couple of hours. So he said it's cheaper, quicker, and better to be done. So happy days. So that'll be done Saturday morning, and then a few pints Saturday night. Yup, of it. So yeah, let's hope it's all sorted. Let's see. What have we got? Lindelof will be absolutely fine, says D. NG says you should get Johnny Sins to be your plumber to fix the problem. No, because that would be no good to me, him getting stuck. You know what I mean? I wouldn't want him doing the dirty on me now, would I? Anyway, I'm a married man, and I'm happily married, except for when she annoys me, which is very rare. There's big pressure on Postecoglou, so they might win, says Dylan. Yeah, they might. Michael says, why Ruben left out Marcus Rashford for the Carabao Cup quarter-final, Jack? Well, look, Michael, his head is obviously not in the right area. Look, I'm going to go down through some of the quotes that anyway, let me get the game up on the TV here first, and we'll go from there then. We'll start building up a bit of atmosphere here. Headphones are charged. Lovely. Happy days. There we go. So, let's see what Ruben Amorim has had to say about, obviously, he's going to be asked about Rashford. He said, when asked about why Rashford wasn't in the squad again, he said, selection. I choose the players I felt was ready to cope with the demands of playing a strong team. Just selection. So he's not getting dragged in and bogged down into, tit for tat quotes between, Rashford and himself. He's just keeping it based solely on football. And he is saying it's selection, nothing else. And in his mind, there's reasons why it's selection, and it might be not training well. Your mind is elsewhere. The quotes that Rashford said during the week. So, yeah, there could be a number of reasons for that. And that's it. When asked about Garnacho coming back into the squad, he says, I like the way he trained. He's good one-on-one. He's ready to help us. There we go. Huge difference there. And the main one is I like the way he trained. Now, Ruben Amorim is not going to come out about Marcus Rashford and say, I don't like the way he trained. He's just going to come out and say selection, which is the right way to do it, Ruben Amorim doesn't have to tell the truth as well, by the way. Someone said it the other day and I thought they were absolutely spot on. I can't remember where I heard it. But whoever was saying it, sorry, let me just move up my chair here, was saying that, the manager on these press conferences and these interviews, he doesn't have to tell the truth. Why should he have to tell the truth? He's under no obligation to give journalists, the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth. He can twist it, selection. But in his mind, he might be going, I'm never starting that lad ever again after he said them quotes. That's what might be going through his head, but he's never going to come out and say that. So, he's going to always try and keep the storm at bay. As it says. He also says, our club demands every title, but my head is in the Premier League. So, big statement there in relation to maybe the importance of this game tonight. And we can probably see that by the team selection on the screen here, that he hasn't gone full guns blazing for this game. You know what I mean? He just hasn't. And, obviously we know that the Premier League is top priority, and we're playing Bournemouth at home on the weekend. You would hope that United can get a job done against Bournemouth, but he's taking no chances, and he's rotating. He's rotated in the Premier League so far this season, so why wouldn't he do it again tonight, especially with a game coming up so close on the weekend? We've got a game 3 days after this one as well. What else? Is there any other quotes there from Amorim? Let's see. Matthias de Ligt is not in the squad. He's out with illness as well. No harm anyway. In my match preview, I predicted he wouldn't be starting anyway. So I think that's no real shock there. Illness, grand, rest up, get ready for the weekend. Ruben Amorim, when asked on Rashford's engagement with teammates, eating, dressing, little details, and that if that played a part in selection, he says, it's the same with all players. It's not just Marcus. In the end, I have to make a selection, and I did it. There we go. He was asked then about what he wants to win in the future. He said, the trophy we want to win in the future is the Premier League, and that's on my mind. So he's all about winning the title. And look, that's going to take a long time. Of course it is. But it's good that that's the way he's thinking. All of them years ago in November 1986, when Sir Alex Ferguson, then only Alex Ferguson, came in, he said the standard has to be winning the league at Manchester United. It's great winning cup competitions, but this club is based on winning the league. And Ruben Amorim is saying similar things, and I'm all for it. I'm not saying Ruben Amorim is going to be the next Sir Alex Ferguson, not by a long shot, but it's good that that's where his mind is. You know what I mean? He was asked then as well about another question about selection. He said it's hard to leave a player like Diallo out, but with all the data we have to protect the players in some games, and I chose this game to do it. We need fresh legs. This team has a lot of pace, so we need fresh legs to win the game. And he's talking about high intensity, isn't he? And, being able to leave players out and being able to rotate the team. On Mazraoui, he says, yes, he had a knock. We saw on the footage, you can play it. It's nothing serious. He recovered, and he's really important for us. So he's putting a lot of his hopes on Mazraoui. He was asked about Ericsson as well. He says, we need a player that can control the possession against this team. He knows this stadium, so he prepared to cope with the demands of the game. And there we go. So happy days. Happy days. He spoke really well. Everything I'm happy to be hearing. Let's see. D says, that sounds like Glazer's reference job. Cowboys that can't fix a leak. At least their plumbers are consistent. Yeah, maybe so. Maybe so. Dino says, this whole Rashford thing driving me up the wall. It's not Rashford FC. Look, this will blow over. This will blow over. If United continue to win, Rashford continues to get left out, people just won't care about it. You know, it won't get clicks. It won't get headlines. And it'll just blow over. It's the talk of the town at the moment. Desi is in. He says, we're coming back. Let's go. Happy days. Happy days. Chris is in the chat as well. He says, let's go. Terrible shirt. 3-1 United. That's the greatest Man United jersey ever made. So it is. We need Diallo for Sunday, says Chris. Exactly. And Colin is going 3-2 United. Dylan with the super chat. Appreciate the support as always, my man. Absolute legend. He said, Jack, how long do you think it will take for us to win the league? We're not winning it this year. We won't win it next year. I would hope the year after we could mount a title challenge. That technically would be Amarim's last year of his contract. Now, you know, you would expect that if things are going well between now and then that, you know, that will be extended. However, I would hope that in Amarim's second full season that we're seeing some form of a I'm not saying winning the league because I don't think we will, but we want to be up there. You know what I mean? We want to consistently be getting into the top 4 by then and you know, knocking on the door of challenging. You know what I mean? But ultimately, I think it will take 3 or 4 years, to be honest with you. I honestly do. 2-1 United, says Desi. Kevin says, is Man United game on at 8 o'clock? It is just over 10 minutes time, guys. The game will be kicking off. So stick with us. We're going to be here for the entirety of the game. Chris says, Rashford needed to do something to make himself relevant again. Mark says 2028 in relation to winning the league. Top 4 next year and potential would do me next year. Absolutely. Thanks everybody on TikTok as well, guys. Watching. We're reading out all of the comments over on YouTube. So if you want to get involved, come on over to YouTube. Link is on my homepage. United Community Channel. We're live over there. We've got the scoreboard, the timer, the starting 11, all on the screen. Come on across, hit subscribe, and jump into the chat. Desi says, no chance 3 or 4 years, no chance 3 or 4 years, 2 years maximum. There we go. Heard Barca enter the race for Rashi tonight on that. Yeah, I mean, look, with Barcelona, Barcelona are not going to be able to afford his salary. And that's the main concern with that. So I think they would probably be able to afford 50 million to buy him. Rashford's going to have to take a pay cut. He's going to have there's been some reports during the week suggesting that, you know, Rashford dreams of playing in Spain, in La Liga. Well, he ain't going to Real Madrid because they don't need him. And, you know, why would he go there when he's not needed? Barcelona is a viable option for him. Absolutely it is. But he'd have to take a serious pay cut. I think Atletico Madrid, he probably wouldn't go there. Well, he would go there, I suppose, if the money was right. But is he going to be going there and challenging for league titles? You know, you'd probably have a better chance, of course, with Barcelona or Real Madrid. So, I don't know. I think it's going to be, and I've said it a couple of times already, I think it's going to be hard to move Rashford on. I honestly do. With the money involved, unless he's going to take a massive pay cut. You know, and if he does, then yeah, no, he'll move on quite quickly, I reckon. Here's your reminder, new stickers. Oh, yeah, man, you have to remind me when I'm not on a live. What do you want as new stickers? Tell me what new stickers you want, and I will... do you want, I don't know, a Lenny Yaro one? Do you? Let me go into the studio here. Let me see. Memberships. perks. Emojis. Right, we could get rid of the Casemiro one. I don't think it's ever been used. Oh no, I have to resize them all. Yeah, I'll do it tomorrow. You have to remind me when it's not a live stream, and I'll go on and do it. Yeah, because I'd have them done in 10 minutes. I just have to. Yeah, yeah, but if you want to become an official channel member, guys, getting access to some of the stickers we have, then yeah, go hit the link below. In terms of, we've got 51 members at the moment, which is absolutely fantastic. I really appreciate all the support. Yeah, they're really getting strict on it now. I need 23 more members before we get another sticker. So yeah, there's a few there that are outdated. We can get rid of the Ten Hag one. We can get rid of the referee one, maybe. There's Martinez. We can get rid of the Rashford one. So yeah, we'll be able to upgrade a few of them. Yeah, if you have any ideas or any pictures that you want to use or that you would like to see as a sticker for the members, throw them into the WhatsApp group, guys, and some of the admins in the WhatsApp group will forward them on to me and we'll go from there. But yeah, you have to remind me when it's not match day, when I'm not on a live, because I won't remember to do it otherwise. Yeah, apologies. So an Amorim sticker, a Diallo sticker, a Euro sticker. Right, okay. We can replace Ten Hag. Yeah, we'll replace Ten Hag. And yeah, so if we get a cool Amorim one, and I've got a good one in mind actually. Actually, no, I might actually try and do it now. Amorim. That thing. Hold on, I'm trying to find a specific one. Shit. Yeah, there's one that I think I could use. I just need to find it. There it is. Right. Yeah, ye talk amongst yourselves there. Players are on the way out as well. Happy days. I'm going to... yeah, I'm going to... right, okay. Sorry now. Just give me 1 sec. Where was that picture? Oh no. I don't need to save it. Yeah, sorry, it's not No, there we go. Right, okay. I'm working on it. Sorry. Right. Teams are out. Dylan, welcome to the members club. Absolute legend. Appreciate the support as always, man. Absolute legend. Bluetooth. Turn it off. There we go. Appreciate the support as always, guys. Absolute legends. Right. Teams are on the pitch, ready to rock and roll. Got a bit sidetracked there, but we're ready. We're ready. TV speaker. Oh, not that one. That one. Lovely. Here we go. Come on now. Smash the like button if you haven't done so already. Subscribe if you're new. Match reaction coming up after it as well. Link is in the usual spot for any of the channel members. So make sure you're sticking around. And we will be having a Supermax at some stage throughout this game. Getting delivered in that door. So happy days. Come on to Supermax. I have to get some water. Oh, have I got time? Let me start a timer. Have I got time? No, I don't. Fuck it. I'll go in a few minutes. Be grand. Yeah, right, Sid. Michael, thanks for the subscription on TikTok. Absolute legend, man. Appreciate the support as always, guys. What did you order? We haven't ordered yet, I don't think. But I'm getting a Mighty Mac meal with Fanta Orange and 3 chicken tenders with a burger sauce, with a burger dip sauce. Ring the bell for your good lady to fetch you water. I will, yeah, I get a box of them out for myself. Come on now, lads. Let's put these fucking Spurs lads in their place after that last game. If United score first, you get a can into you. Alright, okay. Deal. I don't think I have cans, but I think there's 1 or 2 bottles there. No VAR tonight. There we go. Right, we're up and running. Right, we're up and running. Happy days. Right, let's sit back and relax and enjoy, hopefully. Ahmad has won it. But yeah, get your score predictions in if you haven't done so already, guys. Let's see. You're going to have to wear training pants from now on, ordering that. Biggest test for Binder playing against proper players. Anthony scores, you buy a solid drink. If I meet any of ye, I'll buy you a drink. I promise you that. I hope I don't meet you all at the same time though, because then I'd be skint. You know what I mean? Ugarte getting an early challenge in. Good stuff. Yeah, so Yarrow is playing on the right hand side of the back three with oh yeah, Son is after nipping it away now. Here's Kulusevski on the left, cross into the box. Oh, just goes past Son. But Mazraoui will come away with it. First half chance, I suppose, going to Spurs there. Counter attack. Oh, unlucky Anthony, unlucky. 2 men closing him down. I think Son missed it completely. United press him well. High up the field. Yeah, well done. Making Spurs go long. Yeah, and winning possession back. Good stuff. Good play. Be in there, kicks it out for a throw. First touch. Well, not first touch, but first pass, and goes out for a draw. If you could have one Spurs player, who would it be? Kulusevski's a good player. I like Van der Ven. I mean, Heung-min Son is still doing it, although he's probably on the downward trajectory of his career now. What's the score? 0-0 so far, guys. 0-0 so far. Only 3.5 minutes gone. If you want to keep up with the score, we're live over on YouTube. Link is on my homepage. Got the scoreboard up there. Come on over. Helps the channel out a lot. Feed the Scousers. They're singing it. The United away fans are just unreal, in fairness. Right, there's a new sticker available. I think should be available anyway. Yeah, it should be available anyway. Maybe you might have to refresh. I don't know, but yeah, no, you don't need to refresh. Should be available. Payinder looks like De Gea on Ten Hag ball. Or, sorry, on the ball. Sorry. Yeah. We've moved on. Haven't we? Oh, man. Yeah, good covering there by Yaro. Good defending by the young man. How many for Christmas dinner, says Alan? So there's me, obviously my wife, my 2 kids, my mum, my dad, and my sister. So 7. Oh, Madison trying to get it to Son, who was in. Oh, lovely little 1-2 there by Ugarte and Eriksson. Eriksson now puts Highland through, needs to check back. Yeah, does well. Masraoui, not an awful lot in the box. Probably best to check back, which he does. Don't see it. All right, it's probably. Do you know what? It's just a picture of Ruben Amram, laughing. But It's probably just being reviewed by YouTube before they allow it. Yeah, obviously it makes sense. So, but yeah. So yeah, Yarrow has started brightly. In fairness, looks comfortable, looks composed on the ball. Ericsson now looking for the big switch. Lovely ball out to the left-hand side. Delos. Oh, his first touch is poor, but he wins a corner. Great ball out of Christian Eriksen. Great vision. Calvin, thanks for the gifts. Corner swung in. Ooh, still there. Second ball. Martinez. Oh, goes out wide on the far side. Right, I've changed a couple of the stickers there now anyway, so I don't know how long it will take, but there it is. Yeah, we've got it. Now there's another one on the way as well, so Jack Masraoui could be the best signing Ineos will ever make. I tell you, mightn't be too bad, you know what I mean? Keno, that's your job. That's your job. Love it. Right, I need to start watching some of this game. I've been doing stickers for too long. Yeah, nice ball down by Ericsson. Yeah, Highland's on the run. First touch is good. Second touch isn't. Oh, still bustling around. Yeah, Anthony was unlucky. He was. Oh, yeah, United pressing high. Here's Ugarte now. Yeah, lovely. He's just so good. Highland's first touch was really good and you thought he was in, but his second touch, he kind of drags it with the top of his foot, doesn't get enough on it, and it takes the shot away from him. United go all the way back to Bayender. Nice pass to Mazraoui wide. That's a fresh through the back, ref. Come on! Oh, his first touch is brilliant. Yeah, in fairness to the Spurs defenders, he does close off that left foot for Highland. He tries to take another touch to get him away, but it doesn't work out. Here's Bruno now. Early cross. Oh, across the 6-yard box. Nobody there. Brilliant ball by Bruno. Good start. Oh, Martinez, none of that now. None of that now. You've got numbers back, but here's Son now, one-on-one with strike is high and wide. I'll take that all day. All day, Son. All day, Son. Here's Son now. Ah, lovely tackle by Yarrow. Well done, kid. Well done. But yeah, free kick now. James Maddison going to swing it in here. Probably a bit too far out for a shot, you would expect. Go short with it wide to Son on the left. Basuma. Porro with a strike. Ooh, and it was moving. Second one is 1-0. No one following in the second man, lads. Solanke goes in and scores. I mean, it's a good save initially. The initial shot is moving like crazy. And Binder parries it. I don't know. We'll have to have a look at this again. I don't really know what he can do, to be honest with you. But the United defence falls asleep here. The whole team falls asleep and doesn't follow it in. Strike. He is onside. Yeah, and there's nobody following him in. The goalkeeper puts it back out into danger. He's got to parry it wide, Binder does. Yeah, he puts it, it moves a little bit, but not enough for him not to parry it wide. He needs to parry that wide, puts it right back out into the middle of the 6-yard box. Solanke's there for a tap in. 1-0. 1-0 Spurs. Disappointing. United were, you would say, the better team in the opening 15 minutes. More control, but find ourselves a goal down. Long way to go. Long way to go. Ball over the top now. Hyland keeps it in on the right-hand side. Ericsson now on the overlap. Just checks back to Anthony. Needs a bit of support. It's going to be a United throw. Hyland touched that. Can't blame Beener. Did he? I didn't see a touch on it. Great ball by Delo. Lovely ball by Ericsson. 1-2 and United are away with Bruno down the left. Ball again across the 6-yard box. And there's nobody there. He's probably asking a little bit too much, Erasmus. But they're putting lovely balls in across that 6-yard box. And the passing out of Christian Eriksen has been brilliant. Here's the goal again. Let's have a look at it. No, that doesn't touch anybody. That doesn't touch anybody. It moves slightly in the air, but it's moving. It's not moving an awful lot. He's got to just parry that. He's got to parry it out. Yeah, he's got to push it wide. It's poor goalkeeping. Ericsson has started this game really well, says Michael. He has, in fairness to him. Brilliant Ugarte again. Yeah, Anthony. Anthony's doing well. He's after drawing a couple of fouls now, in fairness to him. D says, need to take the pace off of that cross. Yeah, I agree. Need a number 9, says Alan. Nah, look, I'm happy with Highland, to be honest with you. Might need another number 9. I'm happy with Highland. I have a feeling he's going to flourish under Ruben Amorim. He's our top goal scorer since the new manager came in as well. Here's Anthony now. Yeah, it's just held off too easy. Like, nice skills to try and get the ball past the player, but ultimately, in the Premier League, physicality, you're just going to get held off, you know. And we're seeing that with him. But United doing well to win possession back. It's been all United, in fairness. We find ourselves 1-0 down, though. That's the important part. It's such a kick in the nuts to see us on top in the game, but still managing to go 1 down. T2T is in, says, hi, good to see you, pal. Thanks for joining us again. Rasmus needs to get in for the rebound, says Aaron. Dino says, Ugarte is so good in cleaning up in midfield. Yeah, really good. And I've been so surprised by how neat and tidy on the ball he is as well. Long ball over the top now to Bruno Fernandes. Needs strength. Be strong. Oh, both of them fall and it goes into the goalkeeper's arms. Brent says, read an article today in The Athletic. Kolo Muani on loan with an obligation to buy in January is a high prospect, but he's very injury prone. Rather Ferguson. I'm not really into the Muani stuff at all, to be honest with you. I mean, what has he got? He's got 2 or 3 goals this season, like 7 goals last season, and that's in the French league. Is he really going to come into the Premier League and start bagging goals? I don't think so, to be honest. Here's Delon now. Pulls it to the edge. Ericsson with the strike. Oh, it's blocked on the line. United now. Here's Yarrow. Ball into the box. It's a good one. Oh, the header. Yeah, Masraoui probably going to get a booking for that. Jack, you think Ahmad has to come on in the second half? I'm sure he'll play at some point, especially if we're still 1-0 down and you're looking for a goal. Is that considered another goal off a set piece, says Chris? I don't think so. To be honest with you. Because the initial free kick was taken short. You know what I mean? And then at the end, it was an in-play shot from the edge of the box. So No, I wouldn't be that. I wouldn't be looking into it that deep, to be honest with you. D says, how many goalkeepers has that kangaroo bouncing gotten? Here's Bruno down the left. Oh, he goes down holding his ankle. He's going to get a free kick here and a yellow card. Yeah, he just kicks him in the back, kicks him in the Achilles. Boys, anyone on TikTok that's looking for a proper conversation, come over to YouTube and get into the chat over there. Link is on the homepage. Come on over. Much more civilized over there. If you want to come over and get involved, come over, hit subscribe, jump into the live chat. United got a free kick now on the edge of the box with Christian Eriksen, right on the corner of the box on the left. Ref blows a whistle. Eriksen out, goes for it, roof of the net. Always going to be difficult from that distance and that angle. Justin says Highland definitely deflected the goal. Just can't blame the keeper. Did it? Alright, okay. I didn't. After seeing it a couple of times now, and I didn't notice a deflection in it. Yeah, I mean, Ugarte again winning the ball back is just brilliant. Oh, sorry, that was actually Delo, was it? Get to it. Oh. Yeah, Mazraoui's going to get a yellow card. 2 free kicks now in the space of a couple of minutes. Yeah, and Lindelof leaves the short pass for Mazraoui, and he has to go for it. Just a little bit too late. TikTok is leaving the USA, says Chris. What am I going to do? Yeah, I don't know. Just stay on YouTube and watch us. I think for scrolling like that, though, I actually prefer the likes of Instagram or YouTube Shorts, to be honest. Spurs go short again now. Oh, Kulusevski turns Martinez. It's a good save near post. Should have gone across the goalkeeper. Should really score, to be honest. Big chance there for Spurs. Ugarte needs some help, lads. Shamrock Rovers 1-0 down, are they? It's on now. Kulusevski around the back. No VAR, so the flag stays down. Come on, let's go win the ball back. There's 3 on 1 there. Oh, he gives it away. Get there, Anthony. Oh, just gets beaten to it by Basuma. He's not slow either, Basuma. What's the scores? 1-0 to Spurs, guys. 26 minutes gone. We've got the scoreboard up over on YouTube if you want to come over and join us over there. Link is on the homepage. Where's that charger not working? There we go. Get there, Jalal. Rovers just equalised. Lovely stuff. Lovely stuff. Any news from Mount's injury? No, we haven't really got an update on it at all, to be honest. Now we're seeing the space Ericsson is leaving open in the midfield, says D. Well, defensively, yes, absolutely. But we kind of get that when Bruno Fernandes plays into 6 anyway. And the credit is the man with Ugarte. He's able to cover the ground. But in fairness, anything we've had going forward so far has come through Christian Eriksen. Here's Delon out. Goes for the cross into the box. Couple of calls for a handball. Yeah, there's no VAR, so you can't go, hey, ref. But yeah, still 1-0 to Spurs, guys. Here's Mazraoui now. He loses out. Good tackle by Basuma. With United pressing high. Go on, keep pressing him. Brilliant. Oh, they're all over the shop. Boys, go in and win it. Here's Delon now. Cross. Yeah, that's poor cross, Delon. United keep possession, though. 6 to 8 weeks for Mount. Jesus, that's not good. We've got a second Chris in the chat. Welcome, Chris. What's been your thoughts on Onana this season? I think he's been on the whole. I think he's been fantastic. He had them couple of games there. Was it what games was it? I can't remember. A couple of games there a few weeks ago where he made 2 mistakes in a row. But outside of that, he's been really, really good for us. Mazraoui now. Big switch to Delon. Good first touch. Into the box. Pulls one to Ericsson. Oh, Anthony! Oh, it's blocked on the line again. And the cross now by Bruno. Yeah, that's sloppy, Bruno. Sloppy. Michael, thanks for the gift. Much appreciated. Mounted out 6 to 8 weeks, yeah. Chris says Anthony needs one for his confidence. We need him to start playing well. Yeah, we do, in fairness. I mean, if he's going to be here till the summer, then you want him playing well and you want him with a bit of confidence. So, yeah, absolutely. Ugarte, boy, he's absolutely everywhere. It's coming, Jack. I feel it, says Young Sauce. Dino says, it's actually nice not to see our heads fall off after going 1 down. I know. It's actually like we look a little bit assured just by how we're set up and how we're playing. Yeah, nice move there by Solanke. Now on to Son. Moves a wide right. Here's Kulusevski now. Onto his left. Little chip to the back post. Good header away by Yaro, and Ericsson doubles on it. It's a push in the back, ref. Don't foul him. Well done, Delon. Good defending. Love that. Finn is in. How are we looking? We're the better team, Finn. 32 minutes gone. We're 1-0 down. We are the better team. But yeah. There's a goal on the horizon. See, it was the turning point, says D. Let's hope so. After that win against Man City, we should always have confidence being 1-0 down. Well, that's a good point, Chris. Yeah, that is a very good point. Porro now, lovely ball around the corner to Son. Well done, be in there. Good goalkeeping. Off your line. Well done. Rovers 1, Chelsea 1. I know. Unreal. That's in Stamford Bridge as well, isn't it? Good tackle again by Ugarte. Brilliant tackling. Look, he's in there again. The only one looking to win it. Oh, comes to Kulusevski. Pulls it back. Gets it back. Oh, goes across the 6-yard box. And who's there? Manuel Ugarte. What a little terrier. This lad has been the unbelievable signing. Putting in the challenge on the edge of the box. Looking to win it back. He's the only one. He's fighting 3 lads off and falls to Kulusevski. He pulls it back. Drills it across the 6-yard box. And Ugarte is there again to put it behind for a corner. It's going to be Son to swing it in here. Oh, excuse me. Son now to swing in the corner. Dangerous one in, yeah. Martinez was still in the box though. Solanke, get up, you blouse, yeah. Knows what he's doing there. Porro now with a strike from far. Yeah, I mean, again, it's Manuel Ugarte closing him down, putting pressure on him, forcing him in to make a decision. Here's Son now into the box. Spurs are starting to create a will here. United need to get a bit of possession about themselves. Slow the game down a bit. Ref, how is that not a free, ref? Referee! Hyland goes up and wins a header and he's cleaned out of it after the ball is gone. Well done, Yarrow. Oh, Bruno has space. Ball over the top is a good one. Get your touch early. He doesn't get the fucking touch early. Bruno on it again now. Cross is blocked, but still reaches the box. Spurs half clearing it. Here's Lindelof all the way up on the edge. Ugarte pushing high. Bruno. Strike. Wide. 2-1 Chelsea. Yeah, 2-1 Chelsea. Spurs do really well to break the lines, but United do well to win it back on the second attempt. Ugarte some sign, and Ten Hag had the balls to say he need time to settle in. What was he at? I know. Here's Hyland now. Strike. Just wide. Where to go. Pandair, thanks for the follow. Much appreciated. Thanks to everybody hitting the follow button as well, guys. It's much appreciated over here. James, thanks for the follow. Sean as well, thanks for the follow. Connor, thanks for the follow. User, thanks for the follow. Much appreciated, guys. Much appreciated. Kevin says United crap again. I don't know what game you're watching, Kevin. Rasmus is fouled every time he touches the ball, but the ref is not even looking at it, says Bren. Chris says Garnacho needs to come on for Anthony at half time. Yeah, well, there is improvements on the bench that we can, of course, go to, you know. So I mean, we've got Menu, Diallo, Garnacho, Xerxes, you know. There's Spurs now down the left with Son. Oh, two at the back, lads. Yeah, well done, Lindelof. Here's Son now on the edge, looking to open for a strike. Just plays in. Kulusevski, yeah, Binder does well. Can't put a decent pass in the boxes, Kevin. Well, we put like 3 or 4 really good passes. The problem is we haven't got on the end of them. So again, that's a poor statement by you. United are God's gift to humour, says User. I don't understand that either, considering we've made like 8 changes. Here's Hyland now. Bit of space. He's got Delo on the overlap. Lays it off to him. Delo back to Bruno. Bruno, again, the outside of the foot cross. It's a good ball, but it just feels like it's a little bit too early out of Bruno. Already you can see the style of play with an overload on the left side. Yeah, well, what's happening is that Bruno's tucking in and he's pulling in the fullback with him, and it's leaving mountains of room for Delo on the far side. And then Bruno's kind of staying high as well in one of them 10s, and he's going wide when Spurs fullback progresses up the field. So I mean, the left hand side is the danger area, in fairness. It's kind of easy to say that as well when Anthony is the one on the right hand side. But yeah, smash the like button, guys, if you haven't done so already. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Welcome to all the new subscribers on YouTube. Anthony now with a big crossfield pass to Delo is a good one. Delo lays it down to Bruno. Underlap there by Martinez. Bruno crosses to the back post. Masraoui is there. Oh, tries to pull it back across, and it's headed away for a corner to United. Good move. "3-1 Chelsea," says Josh. It's a game setting match there, really, isn't it? Already. Ericsson now with a corner. Yeah, all the way across to the back post, and it's another corner on the far side. Yeah, so it's going to be a corner, guys. Fucking flying here, is there? Right, Ericsson now from the other side, deep to the back post. Lindelof Heads it back. Martinez lays it down. Goes wide of the far post. Wide of the far post. What's the score? It's 1-0 to Spurs, guys. Lindelof is down. Johnny Evans getting warmed up here. He's getting his top off. Yeah, so, I mean, even with Maguire on the bench, it's going to be going. So, again, it just highlights the rotation that Ruben Amorim is doing. Yeah, disappointing for Lindelof, in fairness. Look, he wasn't going to get much game time this season, so the fact that he gets an injury when he does get some game time is disappointing. Yeah, so it's going to be Johnny Evans, straight swap. Johnny Evans is a red. He hates Scousers. Scores 1-0 to Spurs, guys. Gavler says, evening, Jack. Just got in. I see no Rashford anywhere. Do you know what's on? Ruben Amorim was asked about it. He said, why isn't he in the squad? He said, selection. He said, you know, and I think he's made himself clear on this fact over the last few days since the City game, is that he takes everything into account before he selects his squad. And, you know, whether it be training, mindset, whatever the case may be, he's not in it. All right? Oh, yeah? Okay, delivered. Put it over on that there.
No, because that's hot.
Yeah, it won't. It won't do anything.
I don't care, Jack. No, leave it there.
Cheeseburger and chips.
Is that okay?
Yeah. Throw it to United. Here's the low now. Pulls it edge. Ericsson. Oh, boys, how many of them shots are going to get blocked? Bruno's in acres of space there. Oh, Delo. Manuel Ugarte. He's deadly, mate. He's my favourite United player at the moment. Come on, boys. Ref's going to blow if we don't hurry on. Mazraoui. Anthony, you can't just stand there. You need to make a move for him. Right, there's half time, guys. 1-0 to Spurs. I mean, look, it's not the end of the world. United are doing relatively well, in fairness, but yeah, Spurs took one of the. It was a mistake, wasn't it, from being there? It has to be said, but yeah, 1-0. There'll be no halftime potatoes because there's a takeaway coming. And yeah, I'm not going to ruin my appetite. I need to get some water though, guys, because I'm absolutely parched here. I might even bring a beer back as well. Back in a second. Right. Let's see. Mark says, Ericsson, what are you muting for? Just having a conversation with my wife. That you don't have to listen to. Ericsson has been so unlucky with those shots getting blocked every time, says Mark. He has put the ball in the air on the shot, says Chris. He needs to lift the ball, says D. Yeah, they're all good points. We have so much possession. That's 0-1 feels unfair. But we got this. Come on, United. Have your potatoes, guys. Have your potatoes. Work away. Get your potatoes in. Don't be worrying about me. Get your potatoes in. There's an ad coming up, so skip it if you've got it. Yeah, get your potatoes in. Let's have a look at the stats here. Let's have a look at some of the stats. How you doing? Let's have a look at some of the stats. Let's see. Yeah, one big chance to Spurs, to United's no big chances. United have had 7 shots compared to Spurs 6. We've had 2 saves to their 0. We've had 3 corner kicks. They've had 1. Doesn't feel right. Fouls are 5 apiece. Passes 267 to Spurs, 248 to United. Tackles 18, Spurs 16, United. Free kicks 5 apiece. Yellow cards 1 apiece. Yeah. Yeah. So there we go. I don't see an XG. I don't see an XG on it. So yeah, look, I mean, it's not the worst first half, in fairness, but and there's cause for optimism going into the second half, in my opinion. Keep playing the way we're playing, keep trying to create, then I think we'll have a chance. I did predict 2-1 to United, so we're still in with a shout at that. Jack, what do you prefer, Chinese takeaways or Indian takeaways? I like both. Indian takeaways are cleaner. So, there's a Chinese... we're back talking about food again. There's a Chinese that do a lovely combo meal. They do loads of combo meals. I'm liking that at the moment. Haven't had an Indian in a while, but I do like an Indian with a bit of garlic naan. What would I get? Would I get jalfrezi? Sometimes like medium heat. Sometimes I like to go for a vindaloo. I've had a vindaloo a couple of times. Sometimes I like spice. Not all the time though. Yeah, look, I'm just looking back at the replay of Beinder's goal, or Spurs' goal with Beinder. It does take a slight deflection. Yeah, lads, that's not enough to change the direction of the ball though. You know what I mean? It's always going in that direction, and by the time Hyland touches it and it gets to the goalkeeper, he's got so much time to move his body. You know, he needs to do better, in my opinion. But yeah, the takeaway is coming, lads. It's coming. For the record, says Liam, Shamrock Rovers equalised 1-1 against Chelsea, but then Mark Gahey finished his hat-trick, and Dewsbury Hall scored as well, 4-1 half-time, says Liam. Yeah, we've been keeping up to date with it here as well, Liam. Jack, what's Santa bringing you? Says Dylan. I'm getting a new pair of running runners. I'm going back running in the new year. Famous last words. But yeah, I'm getting a bit, these takeaways. Well, look, I'm going to enjoy myself over the next week or two. But then come January now, we're getting back out on the roads. I was up to about, now this was come the end of COVID, so it was a year and a half ago. I was up to about 16k. I would like to maybe do a half marathon next year at some stage, later in the year. So I'm getting a new pair of runners, running runners, off the missus, or off Santi. Is Santi bringing me them? No, the missus is bringing me them. No, Santi is bringing me them. The missus is, what's the missus getting me? I can't remember what she's getting me. Money in a card, probably. I'm easy buy for. Just throw a few bob in the card. And yeah, what the mother usually does is she goes into my local and puts 50 quid in behind the bar, whatever it is, 10 pints, put 10 pints in the barrel. And then I walk in then a few days later and they go, oh Jack, there's 10 pints in the barrel. And I go, oh fucking lovely, give them all to me now. Soup Max, did you ring it in? Alright, okay. Did you get burger sauce? And dippers? Chicken tenders? Lovely. Do you want to come in here and eat it with me when you get back? The lads know we're getting Soup Max, so that was a no. So yeah, she's going down to collect, which means it'll be here quicker than if it's getting. We tend to collect our takeaways rather than getting them delivered. Now again, where I live is not that big. It's a small enough town, so rather than waiting an hour and a quarter for a pizza to get delivered, if you go pick it up, it'll be ready in 15 minutes. So there we go. Give him now a couple of thousand on them legging it up the cobble, says Finn. Chris says 18th of January, let's go Old Trafford Hospitality Suites. Yeah, the Prawn Sandwich Brigade, lads, is heading to Old Trafford, aka Chris, and I think Ben is going as well, is he? The Prawn Sandwich Brigade is hitting Old Trafford on the 18th of January. So yeah, let's get a lot of stick in the chat there for him. Roy Keane will be disgusted with you. Now, I need to clear some room here for when the takeaway does arrive. I need to be tactical about this, right? Burger, there. No, chips there. Burger with it. Chicken dippers here. Burger sauce in the middle. Might not be too much commentary for the second half. Ruddock says, thought you were back. See, this is another ill-informed opposition fan who just gets it into his mind when there's a new manager that everyone at United are saying we're back. Where, you know, us fans with brains in our heads are not saying that. So, yeah, we know what category you fall into. Arsenal for the treble, says Ashton. Yeah, treble of bottling jobs. I don't think Arsenal... I mean, they could go on and win maybe a Carabao Cup or an FA Cup maybe, but yeah, I don't see Arsenal doing much this year. They haven't got enough firepower, and it's not me shitting on them, to be honest with you. I just don't think, looking at them, obviously I don't look at them every week, but when you see the struggles that they have in during certain weeks, I mean, it's the firepower they have up front. Like when Odegaard or Saka are not on it, they tend to struggle, They're missing that number 9. They really are. And look, I know Jesus got a hat-trick last night, but I don't think he's the answer. I said it last year when Havertz was doing well for Arsenal. People were saying, oh, it's only, he just needed to get out with Chelsea and get to Arsenal. He's useless, lads. He's fucking useless. I don't care. Nobody will convince me that he's a good footballer. He's a good footballer, but he's nothing spectacular, and he certainly won't be, bringing Arsenal to a title. Absolutely no way. Marty says Ugarte is just class. He's unreal, isn't he? Absolutely unreal, in fairness to him. One more ad coming up, guys. We'll get it out of the way now before the second half starts. So if you do get an ad on YouTube, just skip it. So yeah, let's see. Darryl says getting a Chinese delivered, can't wait. And go on Sunday as well for Bournemouth. Bring it on, says Ben. Happy days. We are there for the 3 hours of drinking before the game in the suite. Yeah, but why? Get down to the Tollgate and drink in there. It'd be much better for 3 hours before the game. Fuck that. Go to Mulligan's for 3 hours before the game and drink lovely Guinness. Fucking sweet in Old Trafford. Fuck off. GoPro for the weekend in Manchester on the 18th. Plans to go to Everton versus Spurs on Saturday. Happy days. Finn says the Bishop's Blaze. Yeah, you could go there as well. I'm not mad on it. It's good. I tend to go to the Tollgate whenever I'm there. It's a bit grimier. It's a bit, you know what I mean. Nothing wrong with prawn sandwiches. Keane may be sitting with us. We get to sit and watch with a former United player. Yeah, it'll probably be one of the lads that I played soccer with there in the summer. Yes. Right, we're getting ready for the second half here. Players are out on the pitch. Are you watching the Fury Usyk fight Saturday? I might. I'll be out for a few scoops, so I might. Yeah, if it's on wherever I am. Where would you go after the game? Hard to find a decent spots, as Finn. Well, we usually stay in town, Finn, in hotels in town. So we'd be midweek. We tend to go straight back to Mulligan's. Mulligan's is always hopping after a game. Even on they've got a new upstairs open up there, which is a late bar. It opens till 1, maybe 1:30 in the morning. So we tend to go back to Mulligan's. Any goals? 1-0 to Spurs. Second half just about to kick off, guys. Jack can't wait for the munch. I can't. I'm starving. I'm absolutely starving. I can't wait for it. Get in my belly. Right, here we go. Ready to rock and roll. Come on now, boys. Let's put these fucking Spurs lads to bed here now. Come on. Nothing special. No changes. And we're up and running again. Just John says, Spurs playing well or United not in form? United are playing well. Spurs are playing alright. Yeah. It's a bit of that. It's a bit of kind of, they probably don't deserve to be 1-0 down. But they took their chance when it came. It was a mistake by being there, so. Need to do a food review when you get your crop. Oh, wished. Early start for Spurs. Back across the box. Strike 2-0. Kulusevski 2-0. What a terrible start to the second half. 50 seconds gone. Oh, boys. What a fast start by Spurs. And the ball, it's kind of a, yeah, it's a bit scruffy to start. And the ball, they get the ball out wide to Son. He runs, comes in on his right. Kulusevski on the overlap. The ball played across the 6-yard box. Martinez it throws a foot behind him to try and keep it from going across the 6-yard box. But he plays it right to Kulusevski's foot. He's got a strike. Goes near post. 2-0. Big work to get done now. Terrible start. Terrible start. Two 0 to Spurs. Offside. Yeah, Amarim is down on his hunkers. Martinez has to be better, says Chris. Yeah, I do agree with you in a way, but in a way I kind of feel from a little bit, the ball is behind him and he's travelling in the opposite direction. So he sticks a leg out. Yeah, here it is again. Yeah. Yeah, he does have to do better. I agree. It's not good out with Martinez. No, it's not good out with Martinez. It's poor. It's poor. Might be time to look at the bench and send a few out. I think so, sooner rather than later, absolutely. You know, when you've got Garnacho and you've got Ahmad, they're good options to come off the bench. Kobbie Mainoo as well. You'd expect Christian Eriksen's legs not to last 90 minutes, so Do you just bite the bullet now and get Manu on? Dylan says, Jack, be positive we can get a comeback, I believe, says Dylan. Finn says, with Arsenal next in the FA Cup, this was the one we need to progress in. Yeah, look, I understand what you're saying, Finn. I also think that probably the two priorities for Ruben Amorim is the Carabao, or not the Europa League and the Premier League, if I'm being honest. Does he want to win trophies? I'm sure he does, but he said it in the interview before the game. The Premier League is a priority for him. You know? Dublin, I don't know why you keep doing it, man. It literally doesn't affect me at all. Cardboard fan with a Temu mic and a fake jersey. Oh, man. You give me a laugh at least. You know, if you're trying to annoy me, you couldn't be further from it. Oh, man. Yeah, changes needed, I think. Changes needed. Let's see. Barada in his Canada Goose drugs coat, says Bren. Let's see. Alpha Eagle says, I would get knocked out putting in performance rather than getting knocked out not putting in performances. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, 100%. You can see what Ruben Amorim is trying to do. I mean, how many changes was there from last week? 8. You know what I mean? Goalkeeper was changed. Centre back was changed. Right centre back was changed. Number 6 was changed. Number 10 was changed. And another number 6. Yeah, so there's 7 changes? 7 changes. Speaking of changes, here we go. Xerxes, Ahmad, and Kobbie Mainoo coming on here. That's a lot of work for me now on this screen in a minute. He's not waiting around. He's getting the changes made. Here's Solanke now into the box. Strike. 3-0. Game over. Game over. Too easy. Martinez gets turned. Doesn't get his angles right. Solanke turns him onto his right foot. Again goes near post. And it's 3-0. It's over. Game over. United's Carabao Cup campaign is done. Just as Ruben Amorim is about to make 3 changes. Yeah, so ball over the top. Martinez does well to keep with Solanke initially. but he gets too tight to him and he's allowed to turn onto his right way too easily. And he just puts it away. 3-0. Spurs have been by far the better team in the opening 10 minutes here, the second half. They deserve it. 100%. They absolutely deserve it. Martin is at fault for 2 of the goals. I will enjoy my food. Absolutely, I will. Brent says, is it just me or has Martin has not been at the races the last month or so? Don't think the system suits him. It's not the system. It's not the system. He played left centre back for us plenty of times under Ten Hag. He's just going through a rough patch at the moment, to be honest with you. Ahmad is on for Anthony. Highland is off for Xerxes. And Ericsson is off for Menu. Now. Dino says it's done. Finn says proper hiding dished out. Not what we want to see after the weekend's efforts. I mean, the first half was quite good. We just haven't come out in the second half, and Spurs have come out all guns blazing. You know what I mean? Mark says a joke like Old Trafford game all over again. Awful, says Chris. Amram at fault for not picking Onana, says Dylan. Nonsense. I mean, Beander was at fault for the first goal, but the second and third couldn't do anything about them. You know. Terrible effort this 10 minutes, says Chris. No energy. Here for Jack's food review now, says Tino. Loco says, would you have wanted to go further into the Carabao Cup, or is it just more games and tiring players? Look, you always want to win trophies. You want to win every game you're playing in. Champions League is a priority. We have to try and get back into the Champions League. And you can't do that by winning the Carabao Cup. You know what I mean? Corner swung in now from Spurs into Beinder's hands. Now, that might be a little bit far-fetched. You know, we might have to do another season in the Europa League. But Europa League is another competition that Amram is taking serious, because if you go and win it, you get back into the Champions League. You know what I mean? So, but to answer your question, Loco, yeah, I would like to have gone further. But look, I think if we're being realistic here, what this is showing us, you know, under Amram, is that there has been times where you can see that this system, you know, there's a lot of criticism from, you know, dickheads in the media and, you know, ABUs saying he can't do 3 at the back, he can't do 3 at the back. Well, he can, because we've picked up some good results and really good performances. I think what we've seen since Ruben Amram has come in, and it's been clear, very, very clear, there's a lot of players in this team that just ain't good enough. It's as simple as that. You know. Here's Ahmad now. First touch on the ball into the box. Wins a corner. No, it goes into the keeper's hands. But I think that's the main takeaway, you know, over the first 2 or 3 weeks of Ruben Amorim, is that there's a lot of players in this team that just ain't good enough. And look, I mean, like we said, 7 changes from the game, from the team that beat City on the weekend. You know, and Spurs basically put out their strongest team. So that all comes into consideration, you know. We're going to have results like this and City while the squad is in place. Yeah, absolutely, Brian. And look, the manager said pretty much straight away when he came in that it's going to be a rough ride. And it is. We're going to have probably really good performances and results, but we're going to have disappointments. You know, we've had them already. But you would hope in 12 months' time, when the one positive I would take from this is that Ruben Amorim has said he ain't changing his tactics. This is the way he wants to play, and this is the way he's going to continue to play. So in 12 months' time, you would hope that United are a lot better at doing what they're doing. I think that was one of the criticisms about Ten Hag, is that, you know, he came in with his whole Ajax philosophy and so on and so forth and changed it after 3 games. You know, Ruben Amorim sticking to his guns, and he's going to say, right, I'm going to stick with this, and let's recruit well in January and in the summer, and, you know, this time 12 months then you'll be a lot more advanced. You know what I mean? Mark says you won't win leagues with a 5'7" centre back, and the last 2 seasons are kind of showing it. Well, if you're playing 3 at the back and you're smart, then you can. You know, you can. Update your score. Sorry, appreciate it. Tattoo Dub says, how you made 3-0 down, but it's really but is it really all that bad? It's the League Cup. 2 if we go out, it's less games, less fatigue, and less rotation of the squad. Yep, I mean, there's silver linings to everything. You want to go and win competitions, don't you? But I agree with you. Yeah, there, absolutely. There was a chance there for United while I was reading that out. Great ball by Delo, and Xerxes heads down. It's a good save by Fraser Forster. It's a good header down into the ground by Xerxes. Not a lot of pace on the cross. It will allow Amorim to play a consistent squad on a weekly basis. But I think more than anything, obviously, the less games you have, the more time it gives the man. Oh, chance! Xerxes, 3-1. Come on, let's see what you're made of now, Spurs. Big mistake, 3-1. Xerxes makes an impact coming on. And it's an absolute gift. It's a huge mistake out of Fraser Forster after making a really good save only a couple of minutes ago. Now, let's see, does that put the shits up Spurs? They go short with their kick out, and the ball is played back to the keeper. His first touch, oh, it's a terrible pass. Bruno intercepts, squares the ball to Xerxes in the 6-yard box, and he puts it away. 3-1, game on again. Muck Savage says Xerxes wouldn't score in a bottle. Yeah, well, that aged well, didn't it, you dingus? I don't think anyone takes anyone serious who say if you say an Amorim is going to be sacked by the end of the season. You fucking... Long way back still. but it opens the door slightly, you would say. The league has to come on for Martinez, says Bren. He's not in the squad. He's not in the squad. He's out with illness. Here's Ahmad now. Gets it wide to Mazraoui going up the right-hand side. Ahmad's on the underlap. Gets the ball back. He'll run at the full back. Yeah, they double up on him. Menu pressing well. Go on, keep the intensity there now. Keep him in there. Well done, well done. Now win that ball. Slanky does well. Yeah, well done, well done. Nicks it well, Mazraoui. Xerxes dropping out into the pocket. Hits the ref. Drop ball to United. Jack, is your food not come yet? I know. I'm gonna have to give out. Can see you're getting a little excited there now. Came down now, says Oliver. Check your words, man. Because that doesn't make sense. Bruno, nice ball into Xerxes. Bruno's on the move as well. Xerxes into the box, pulls one across. Oh, Spurs are getting itchy. They're getting itchy and scratchy. The itchy and scratchy show. Spurs are starting to get a little bit wobbly. Xerxes plays the ball across the box and Jesus, who was that? Was it Basuma? Just goes to first touch it and the keeper's wrong footed. If that's inside the post, he's scrambling. It's a corner to United. Come on, boys. Throw another one in there. We see what happens. Bruno now goes short with it to Delo. Delo lays it off. Edge of the box. Strike by Ahmad. Oh, it's just wide of the far post and it's a corner. Ahmad trying to get the crowd going. United are in the ascendancy. Come on now. Let's take one of these chances. Oh. This game ain't over yet, lads. James Maddison throws a lazy leg at it. Could have easily crept in at the far post. Bruno now swings this one in under the crossbar. It's a good punch away by Fraser Forster, in fairness to him. It's not a goal. Right, Dublin, I'm getting rid of you. Fake scores, getting blocked. See you later, you dope. 3-1, guys. I hear a car. I think the food might be here. The food is here. She's going to be in a bad mood, so I'm just going to be really nice to her. Thanks, bud. You're nice and quick with that. Hold on, that lid now on that cork is open.
So it's open on both of them, so bad news for you. Your Fanta's half done. And it's all over my car.
That's okay.
It's not okay. Now I have to go and clean the car.
I'll clean it later, don't worry about it. It's alright.
You just clean it later. I've been waiting for 6 months of your cleaning it.
Yeah, alright.
Messi, we just saw. Behind you.
So did you take a turn too fast?
No, I didn't. I put it into the car. You didn't close close the lids properly. It's not been my week.
Go on, sit down and enjoy your soup, Max. Hey, there's a smile. Go on, sit down and enjoy your soup, Max.
Stop trying to waste that 5 o'clock.
Just don't wake him then. Oh, it's 3-2! I can't show it's 3-2! It's 3-2! It's 3-2! It's 3-2! It's game on here again! The burgers have arrived and it's game on! Come on, Spurs are gonna bottle this! Bottle jobs! It's Spurs, lads! It's Spurs, lads! Ahmad with the goal again!
Are you eating all of them?
No, take one if you want. Oh, it's Spurs, lads. They've got a free kick. They go short with it. Back to the goalkeeper. Fraser Forster, first touch. What is he doing? Ahmad gets in and blocks him down, and it's 3-2. Spurs are Spursing it up here, lads. Burger sauce. Excellent. Lovely. Right, here's the burger. Oh, lads, I can't do a food review now, can I? Oh, Ugarte's off for Garnacho. I'll change the screen in a minute. And here's the chicken. Let's do this. Let's just rearrange here now. Come on, boys. Anyway, Garnacho is on. Change the score, yeah. Well, if anything, United are exciting. So they are. Supermax is just so good, lads. I mean, Fraser Forster is living on fucking broken glass there every time the ball goes back to him. What did you order? I ordered a Mighty Mac meal, 3 chicken tenders and a burger sauce with a Fanta. It's unreal. There it is there, though. Garnacho now. Bruno. No! That's Rowie! Frank! Oh! He's gone sharp with it. Oh, this burger's falling asunder here, lads. Where's the review? So, a 9.4 out of 10. There you go. Wasting time talking about food. I'm just going to eat it. You know what I mean? Chicken tender number 2. Bruno now over the free kick. Short to Ahmad. Ahmad gets to the end line. Pulls it back. That's a corner. Yeah. Come on, boys. Corner now. Headed away. Ahmad keeps it, gets it back out to Bruno. Bruno drills one, headed away. Come on, you Spurs. Come on, you frauds. Here's the law now, near left foot. Back onto his right. Crosses in. It's a good header away. United are doing well. Madison off. It's a strange call. Out of Postecoglou. I mean, you want someone to put your foot in the ball and slow the game down. It's James Maddison, really, ain't it? Bruno now. Ooh. Just lovely. That food ain't get much of a chance. Absolutely not. No way. I done Xerxes. Oh man, who just tries to force it. He was off balance. Delon now gets it to Garnacho. Does well. Oh, no. I'll tell you one thing. There's a false time. Dalo, good ball. Ahmad. Oh, the bar. Guys, that was a lovely takeaway. The sauce. Unreal. I love the little crunchy chips at the end of a bag as well. What's the score? It's 3-2 to Spurs. Ahmad. Oh, he just carries it too far. Right, we're back. Ah. No napkins. Like a Big Mac, McDonald's sauces, Chris. Yeah, kind of, but way nicer. So, Supermax is like the Irish version of McDonald's. There was actually a lawsuit back in the 90s where McDonald's sued Supermax, or tried to sue them, but Supermax won. Fraser Forster. Dylan, thanks for the 1 month membership. Much appreciated. Who's your man of the match? Ugarte, probably. Again, he's been brilliant. Yaro's played well as well. Use your fit. No way. We're going to get levels, says Liam. Hope so, Liam. Time is running out, though. 4 minutes of normal time to play. Spurs have kind of recouped a little bit. Well done, Lenny Yaro. What a brilliant tackle. Well done. Needed to time it well. It was a penalty if he didn't get the ball. Great tackle. Son now swings in the corner. Oh, he scores directly from the corner. Binder is just dirt, lads. He should never play for United again. Altai Binder is absolute garbage. He's talking about claiming a handball. He's claiming a handball. He's claiming someone handled the ball. I mean, regardless of whether someone handles the ball or not, you can't let the ball go into the net directly from a corner. Jesus, Mary and Joseph. Altai Binder. Yeah, there's a reason maybe why Eric Ten Hag never played you. Let's have a look at this again. Son. He's saying his arm was touched. There's no excuse there. He gets sucked out and then realised then straight away that the ball is in over his head. Not at all. Nah, the player's interfering with him. I don't buy it. Nah, I don't buy it. I don't buy it. You're a goalkeeper. You can use your hands. Be stronger. Be stronger. He goes with 2 hands to punch. One of his hands gets pulled down. He's still there with his right. No way. Goal. Dirt goalkeeping. And there's no VAR, so he's not going to get away with it. Absolute pish. There's a reason why he's on the bench week in, week out. And that's it. Game, set, and match. Nah, you can still use your right hand. No way. You're not getting away with that being there. No way. I've said it for years. Goalkeepers are overprotected. And I'll say the same thing when it's my own goalkeeper. When it's United goalkeeper. It's weak goalkeeping. You can get up higher with your hands in the air than anybody else on the pitch. Be strong. Go and do it. Spurs deserve it though. On the majority of the second half, they had that 5 or 10 minute spell there where they were all over the shop, and Fraser Forster will be a very, very relieved man, but Spurs probably deserve it. Howler by Binder says Chris. Dylan says, Jack, I said it earlier, Amram going to be at fault for his selection. Onana should have been in. He shouldn't have been in though, Dylan. You've got to be able to make changes. When else can you give a goalkeeper a run? You know what I mean? The games that are coming up are more important than this one. You know? Looks like we need a number 2 keeper in the summer. Well, there's been talks that he's going to leave anyway. People saying he's too good to be a number 2. Not in tonight's performance, he ain't. You know what pains the most, Jack? We're looking lively into the game for a comeback, but the keeper costed. Yeah, he did. 100%. But you also have to say as well, if we're being realistic here, that, you know, the goals United scored were handed to him on a play by Fraser Forster, you know? So, you know, being realistic one way is important to be realistic the other way as well, you know? He has hold of his arm, to be fair. There's not enough in it, Finn. I don't care what anyone says. There ain't enough in it. There ain't enough in it. Goalkeepers just can be big and strong. You can come out, you can push lads, you can shoulder lads, you can elbow lads, and get away with it as a goalkeeper. You know what I mean? No VAR is ridiculous. Few people saying, well, the reason for that, let me just check it here, because I'm pretty certain I know the reason why. Yeah, I mean, it shouldn't be a reason. Generally, the reason why there's no VAR, it tends to be because not every ground has VAR installed in it. But every team playing in the quarterfinals has got, or is a Premier League team, so they've all got it. So I do agree. Now, look, it doesn't matter. United still would have lost. You know what I mean? But there really should be VAR. You bet your fucking hold there'll be VAR in the semi-final. Rock Savage, you're talking through your hole. Could have played him in Europe. He can't play against the big teams. Wouldn't mind being there playing against the shit teams. Well, see, the thing about Europe is, would you not say it's more important to qualify for the top 8 of the Europa League so you don't have to play 2 extra games than this game? I would say it probably is, to be honest with you. I think the days of, you know, obviously with Ten Hag and stuff, it was every game. Go for every game. Go and try and win every game. It looks like Ruben Amorim is just doing a bit of prioritising. And as I don't know how anyone can be surprised, to be honest with you. There's been rotation in every single game. Now, there hasn't been 6 or 7 changes. Oh, it's 4-3. It's 4-3. Who scored? Is that Lenny Yoro scoring? Who scored? It's 4-3. Johnny Evans, was it? Camera goes to Johnny Evans. Let's have a look. In swinger, it's Ahmad with the corner in. Yeah, it is Johnny Evans. He's a red. He hates Scousers. 4-3 with 2 minutes to go. There will be VAR in the semi-final. Yeah, Wallers, there will, yeah. Yeah. But it's 4-3. 90 seconds of normal time. I don't know if there's anything going to be added on. But it's 4-3. Throw it to United in the Spurs half. Four three. There'll probably be, look, there's 30 seconds officially left, but there'll probably be more, given the fact that you add on more for goals and celebrations and stuff like that. So, ball is in Fraser Forster's hands, however. He'll take as much time as he can. Stick around, guys. We're going to do a match reaction after this. Anyone watching on YouTube, stay where you are. You'll move straight over to the match reaction video. A lot to talk about. Whoever that fucking young lad with the blonde hair for Spurs that went down is a fucking idiot. He got down rolling around holding his ankle. Bruno says something to him and he jumps back up and runs over to him. There's not even a limp on him. What a fool. Anyway, we're going to probably get another 60 seconds here. Hey, ref. Come on. Yeah, that little fucking blonde prick gets a yellow card for him saying, you little bollocks. Stay, yeah. Give him a yellow card as well. Kicking the ball away. Get out of the way, you fucking dickhead. Big long ball. Go on, get it up there. Anyone going to head it? No. Yeah, there it is. Final whistle. 4-3 to Spurs. United are out. Yeah, look, what a weird game. So, yeah, look, we'll get into it in the match reaction video, guys. Weird one. A game of mistakes, I think, more than that. And there's Binder with 2. Fraser Forster with 2 as well. We'll talk about it over in the match reaction in a moment. But yeah, if you're watching on YouTube, guys, just stay where you are. You'll move straight across to the match reaction after this. Yeah, please do smash a like on the video on the way out as well if you haven't done so already. Yeah, United are out. I'll see you over in the match reaction in a minute. Take it easy.